Today, I'm back with another mega movie haul for you all. Today, I'm going to be showing you all the physical media titles I picked up in the month of October. That includes 4Ks, Blu-rays, slipcovers, steelbooks, collections. I picked up a whole ton this month, so I can't wait to show all those movies off to you right now. Also, as a bonus towards the end of the video, I will show you all the ton of Funko Pops I collected and some other little surprising items in there as well. So let's get right into this, starting with the top of the pile here. And this one I haven't even opened yet. I just got it in from Groove.com, and that's going to be the Universal Classic Monster set, the 4Ks. Look at this. You get the Mummy, the Bride of Frankenstein, Phantom of the Opera, and Creature from the Black Lagoon. Now, I'm so excited to check out this box set because I love the Volume 1 that came out last year. It was so cool. It looks so great with all the HDR. I mean, it was fantastic. Even though the movies were black and white, I mean, the 4K just really made everything pop with the deeper darks and the brighter whites. So I can't wait to check out all these movies because I've never seen any of these four yet. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to open this one up. And I got such a good deal on it. Groove.com, it was like $10 cheaper than other places. And then I used like their 20% off coupon and made it even cheaper for like signing up for their newsletter. So that was awesome. So can't wait to dive into those movies. That's going to be so fun. All right, next, let's get into another one that came in with my Groove.com package, and that's going to be Us. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't come with the slipcover because it, came out a long time ago, but still excited to get this one into the collection for the first time. 4K. Actually really enjoy this movie. I don't know if I like it better than Get Out. I do really like Get Out. This might be right behind it, and then maybe Nope after that. But really great Jordan Peele movie. Very psychological, kind of horror thriller type of movie. Very creepy and atmospheric. So I'm excited to watch this one again. Yeah, definitely just a very creepy movie, but great performance in here. I mean, all around the cast is fantastic. But yeah, super happy to have Us in the collection now. All right, next, another one that's just an awesome horror title here is going to be Friday the 13th. Now, I do already have the Blu-ray of this one in my Friday the 13th collection, but this one was cheap for a Prime Day deal. It was like, I think around 13 bucks or so. So to get the 4K with the slipcover still, I mean, it was worth it just for that. Now, I did watch this one, and I don't know if I could tell a big difference from the 4K to Blu-ray. Where I could tell the difference was with the practical blood effects. You could definitely see more sharpness there, as you do with a lot of elements in 4K, liquids, things like that definitely stand out in 4K. But other than that, it was, not too much of a massive difference. But hey, it's Friday the 13th. I'm going to watch this one all the time. We get Friday the 13th days every year, so I know I'm going to get the watchability out of it. And since it was cheap for a Prime Day deal, why not? All right, next up, this was a title that actually my wife wanted to see again, and I'm like, oh, that movie is awesome. Everybody talks about this movie. I've seen it once before, but hey, I don't have it in the collection, so let's add it. And that is Death Becomes Here, Bobby Zemeckis film. This film is awesome. It's really unique and different too. Almost kind of tough to describe, but it's perfect for spooky season. I mean, you get Bruce Willis in there, and look at that cast. Meryl Streep, Goldie Hawn, and I guess you would consider it a dark comedy of sorts. And yeah, I don't want to give too much away in it, but the practical effects for the time were really cool and just very unique and yeah, very different. So really fun, spooky season movie. Doesn't take too much of your time. So if you haven't seen Death Becomes Here, I really recommend it. Very good movie. And yeah, this one's the Scream Factory one. Too bad did not come with a slipcover since, I got it so late. That's how it goes. All right, next. Another movie I got on a Prime Day deal was Heavy Metal, and I finally got the chance to watch this one. And it's basically an adult animation kind of title. It's like sci-fi with action mixed in there. It's a really unique kind of animation film. I actually really like the animation. I believe all like hand-drawn animation, at least from what I could tell. But it's really cool, some like fantasy element ideas in there as well. So it's all over the place, and there's like different storylines in there kind of getting mixed together. So I need to watch it a few more times, definitely, to fully get it and appreciate it even more. But if you like adult animation, then you know what? You'll probably get a kick out of Heavy Metal. It was my first time watching it, and you know what? I think I enjoyed it for the most part. But yeah, definitely gonna rewatch it again. Too bad that one didn't come with the slipcover, but super cheap for Prime Day. All right, another good Prime Day. I think it was a Prime Day deal, or maybe not. I just got it during that same time, because I needed to get this into the collection at some point. This is a collection of 3 movies here. Star Trek Trilogy, The Kelvin Timeline. I didn't have any of these movies in my collection, and I really like that remake of Star Trek, that first one in this timeline. I really like that movie. It just gets better every time I watch it, so I can't wait to see it on 4K. All those sci-fi elements are going to look super awesome in space. Can't wait with that HDR coloring. Ooh, it's going to be so good, I can already tell. The next 2 Star Trek movies, the second one I didn't really care for first time I watched it, but I'll give it another chance. And then the third one I actually had never seen all the way through. I like seen the first 15 minutes, had to stop, go do something, and never went back and watched it. So I got to watch that one all the way through, and then kind of just judge this trilogy. But yeah, you know what? It was cheap. It was like under 30 bucks for 3 4Ks. Not bad. I'm going to take that deal all day long. All right, next. Ooh, a Steelbook. And I didn't even know they had this Steelbook till I saw it in the store. I don't know why I didn't know about this one. And this one is Hellboy. Yes, Guillermo del Toro's Hellboy. I really like this Steelbook. Just looks super cool, very clean. I love the colors right there. Just pops with the red and then the yellow eye. Really, really cool. And this is a really good movie. I like this movie, but you know, I'm a big superhero fan, and it was a fun time. It was enjoyable. I'll definitely say that. And the Steelbook was so cool. Yeah, I was a little bit on the pricey side. I think it was around 30 something bucks or so. So a little expensive, but hey, it's a Steelbook. So you know what? I'm not going to complain too much about that. I mean, let's even take a look at the backside. Oh, backside's pretty simple actually. You know what? Backside's pretty simple right there. Yeah, but still, a Steelbook, superhero movie. Didn't have this one in the collection already. I was just too tempted when I saw it in Best Buy. I had to add that one. All right, next. Okay, now, a couple movies I wasn't excited to add to the collection, but had to do it because I was on a stream where we had to do a whole ranking of this franchise, and these were the ones I didn't have in the collection. And yeah, so we got Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2. Both not so good movies, in my opinion. I know, you know, there's fans out there for them, of course, just like any movie. I really don't like Halloween 2. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, just, can't deal with that, like, white horse and mom stuff. Just gets really weird. And then the Halloween first one remake, the first half, I don't really care for. You lose the mysteriousness of Myers. But then the second half, as a brutal remake of the first movie, I'm okay with. So next time, if I watch this one again, it might be just of the second half. But there we go. I got those on Blu-ray. But this was kind of a different set here, because a lot of the things were in French. Like in the menu, there was like, it would have the English and then it would have the French. And it didn't have subtitles for English, which was odd. So yeah, this is kind of weird. A weird pickup. Yeah, but that's how it goes. All right, next. Oh, okay. A movie I had to get that I totally probably overpaid for as a brand new release was Mortal Kombat Legends Snowblind with the slipcover 4K. I just love Mortal Kombat. That's my favorite video game franchise of all time. And so I've been collecting these animated movies, you know, Scorpion's Revenge, Battle of the Realms, How to Get Snowblind. And, you know, I thought the story was going to play out differently in this one. So this one kind of caught me off guard when I was watching it. It surprised me a little bit. I should have known, like, Snowblind, like, Sub-Zero is going to be a big focus in it. Yeah, I mean, I totally wasn't thinking that. But you get a lot of Sub-Zero in there. You do get Scorpion even. And, of course, you get a lot of Kenshi there. And yeah, I mean, it's a good time. You get a lot of characters in this one, like the Black Dragon characters. It's just it's a cool movie. I don't know if I'd say it's a great movie or one of my favorite movies. I still think Scorpion's Revenge is probably better than this one. This one kind of takes place in a apocalyptic kind of wasteland setting. So it is something different from Mortal Kombat that you probably haven't seen before too much. So I appreciate it for that. But, you know, I had a good time with it. I'll probably watch it a few more times. It's Mortal Kombat, so how could I not? Alright, next. The only title I got in through the Shocktober sale. I'm still waiting on all my Shocktober sales. What's going on, Scream Factory? Get my order in. But this one came in for some weird reason, and that is Cobra. You got Stallone there, Collector's Edition, and this is basically a fun action movie. I enjoyed this one for the most part, but it was late when I was watching, so I was kind of falling asleep. I am going to have to go back and rewatch this one for sure. But yeah, it looked like to be a good action movie. This one's done by Scream Factory, so it's Collector's Edition. No slipcover, unfortunately, for me. But yeah, you know what? It was in a discount sale time, so why not? I'm going to add this one to the collection because I've never seen it before. So glad to pick that one up. All right, next we have The Jerk. Yes, a Steve Martin classic movie. I think this one was either 80s or late 70s. But my friend recommended this movie out to me, and I've heard this one recommended before by a few people. And so I picked it up, and I started watching this one with my buddy. And I'm like, wait, I remember this movie. I must have seen it a long time ago on TV, just kind of randomly when I was a kid. And so I started to remember it again. I'm like, oh, okay, I recognize that scene. Oh, I remember that moment, that line. And this movie is a fun time. So I was busting up laughing at a lot of moments in here. Great classic old school comedy. If you're a big Steve Martin fan, he is great in The Jerk. So can definitely recommend that movie out to you if you're a comedic fan. So funny. Alright, next, getting some more comedies, but this one's a little bit more raunchy, because I am preparing for a raunchy comedy stream that I'm going to be a part of in the future. So want to pick up more of those, and I picked up Revenge of the Nerds for the first time. It was my first time actually seeing this movie. I've heard about it before, but I've never seen it, and I'm a big raunchy comedy fan, and I heard this was one of the best classic ones. So I checked it out, I watched it, and I enjoyed it, but I gotta go back and watch it again. I don't know if I would say it's one of my favorite raunchy comedies of all time, but it was good. It was solid. No major complaints there. The characters worked, so yeah, I'm gonna definitely watch it again, but happy to add more comedies to the collection always. Alright, next up, another raunchy comedy that I do remember seeing before, of course. Actually had, you know, interesting theater experience seeing this one with my brother and my dad, who did not know what to expect out of this movie, and yeah, my dad was not too happy with this one, taking us to see it when we were kids. Yeah, it just didn't go so well. This is going to be a Team America, and oh my goodness. Yeah, like I said, that theater experience was really awkward and uncomfortable as a kid, but now going back and watching the Blu-ray, oh my goodness, this movie is so funny. It just cracks me up. Yeah, it's super silly because it's all puppets and it's ridiculous. It is totally outrageous. But it makes me laugh, you know? It makes me chuckle in moments, so, you know what? You can't go wrong with it. You know, all the great characters and voices they have. The actor puppets are just hilarious. My Damien. Oh my goodness, it is so funny. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this one, I'm definitely gonna watch that one more times. Absolutely. Happy to have that one on Blu-ray in the collection now. Oh, so funny. Speaking of funny comedies, we're going to have another raunchy one, and that's going to be Booksmart, a newer kind of modern comedy, and I really like this movie. It's a raunchy comedy, but it's basically starring two female leads, which is kind of the twist on this raunchy comedy kind of style genre. And it's a very funny movie. It's a very smart movie too. I really like the themes and just overall story in this one. Yeah, I enjoyed seeing this one in the theater, so I remembered it. But watching it again, I'm just like, yep, solid movie. Really like this one. Very enjoyable. Once again, if you like comedies, all these comedies here, I think you're going to enjoy if you haven't seen them. If you're okay with the raunchiness, a lot of those are specifically raunchy. So if you don't get turned off by raunchy, you know, you like the filthy a little bit, then, you know, you'll like those comedies there. A lot of those. All right, next, getting into a couple horror titles here. Oh, this Scream Factory title. Oh, such a great release. So this is Army of Darkness Collector's Edition. Now, I did a full-on boxing and review of this one, so I won't spend too much time on this one here. But Army of Darkness is great. It's fantastic. It's, you know, out of the Evil Dead trilogy, it's probably my favorite. It's the most rewatchable to me. It's easy watching, more fantasy and adventure elements. Ash is great in here. A lot of great memorable lines that are just going to make you laugh. So really cool effects too. Just very fun movie. Really enjoyable. But yeah, if you want more detailed thoughts and to see me open it up, because there's tons of stuff packed in there, definitely check out my Army of Darkness unboxing review video. And I'll link that in the description too if you want to see that. Alright, next, getting into, now some people consider this a horror title, and I was kind of shocked to find that out, because I always considered this next one just like a psychological thriller or a procedural like crime drama. So you guys let me know in the comments, what would you consider this one? So this one is going to be The Silence of the Lambs. And oh my goodness, this movie is great. I've seen it before, and I really like this movie. It's just, you got a twist in there, you got characters that you're just kind of intrigued or fascinated by, and you just want to learn more about and just kind of figure out this mystery, unravel it with the main lead. And it's a very good fall movie, a lot of good fall colors in here, so it is perfect for spooky season. And like I said, it has that thriller aspect, the suspense aspect in it, and it won Best Picture. I mean, movies in these kind of genres usually don't win a lot of awards, they don't usually get recognized, but this one did, and that is so cool. So happy to have this one in the collection. Still came with the slipcover. It's a Kino Lorber title, so tons of special features packed into there. 4K, looks great, sounds great. So yeah, overall, yeah, the slipcover is pretty cool. I really, really like that. Yeah, just great movie. Awesome, awesome movie. If you haven't seen that movie, and you love the psychological kind of thrillers, I would say highly recommend that one. Alright, next, a movie I can't highly recommend, but picked it up in a Prime Day deal, just a complete collection, is going to be, yes, Matrix Resurrections. Now, I already had the Matrix trilogy on 4K, so I was missing this fourth one, and I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to add that fourth one at an expensive price, because I don't really care for this movie too much, but, you know what, Prime Day deal was cheap, had the slipcover, had to pick it up, and I watched it again, and I'm just like, it's kind of you know, it's in the average range. Like, I can have fun with the action moments, because there are some cool action sci-fi elements in here, especially when it gets into the third act of the movie. That's when it gets a little bit more enjoyable, but the story is all over the place. It gets very meta in a weird, really confusing kind of way that leaves you with, like, tons of questions that I don't feel like they really answer too much. So it's a weird one. Yeah, it's definitely not on the level of the first Matrix or even the other Matrix movies. Honestly, I'd probably say that's bottom of the pile there for Matrix, but hey, you know what? Slipcover, cheap price. Why not? Now I can say I have all the Matrix movies on 4K. Alright, next, a movie I was super happy to pick up in the Prime Day deal, a horror movie on Steelbook. And this is a movie I can absolutely recommend for horror fans. I really like this one, and that is going to be the new Scream movie. So Scream 5 that just came out this year. Really awesome movie, so enjoyable. It's like, if you like Scream, I think you're gonna like this one. To me, it's probably either my second or third favorite Scream movie. I really like it. The characters are great. Story's really interesting, and it's just, I think it's a well-made film. I really enjoy it. And so the steelbook was really cool looking. Even looking at the back of it, the back is so cool with a ghost face on it. Look at that, fantastic. And I got it on a Prime Day deal. It was like, I think under 20 bucks for a 4K steelbook. I said, I can't pass on that again. I cannot pass on that one again. So happy to get that one in the collection. Excellent. All right, next, another steelbook. See, we're getting into a lot of steelbooks now for my steelbook fans out there. And that's going to be, this was a new release this month. This is the Fright Night steelbook. And oh my goodness, I just love the way this steelbook looks. And I did a full unboxing and review of this one as well. So I'll go ahead and link that in the description if you want my in-detailed thoughts and opening it up. But overall, just, you know, I had a fun time with this movie for spooky season. It's a vampire movie, and yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, if you're into vampires, I think you'll dig this one as a classic vampire movie. But yeah, can't complain there. Really, really cool new release, and it was a first time watch for me, so I was pretty happy with that one. All right, next, another steelbook. Like I said, we're on a steelbook kind of momentum here. Ooh, this is another Scream title. New release, though, for physical media this month. And that's going to be Scream 2. Ooh, yeah. Oh, look at this steelbook. I love that with the ghost faces and the theater and everything. So cool. Oh my gosh, that steelbook's great every time I look at it. But this is an awesome movie. This movie is fantastic. Really cool. If you're a Scream fan, once again, great Scream entry. I mean, the Scream franchise is pretty consistent, but I would say for me, 1, 2, and the recent one, 5, are all really great. I love those 3 ones out of the Scream franchise. Both really good. So this is a perfect sequel, in my opinion. A really good follow-up there. But yeah, this one's cool. And I love the steelbook because on the back, you get a quote with it. "Hello, Sydney. Remember me?" How cool is that? Oh, that steelbook's so good. Oh, so good. Yeah. Now it makes me kind of mad I didn't get a steelbook for the first movie and I just have the 4K slip on the first one. I'm like, ooh, man. But those steelbooks are cool. Scream steelbooks. They did a great job on those. All right, let me organize my pile just real quick because we still got more titles we get in. All right, now let's get into some collections here because this was like a big collection month for us physical media collectors. Oh my goodness. All right, so this again helped with the Halloween ranking stream, and this is, yes, look at that, the Halloween 4K collection, 1995 to 2002. And so that came with 3 Halloween movies, Halloween 6, 7, and 8. Or Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, H2O, and Resurrection. Now, way overpriced on this one, but had to get these movies in the collection, especially for the ranking. And you know what? I love Halloween H2O, one of the best movies of all time, in my opinion. And Halloween Resurrection, I can have some fun with. Curse of Michael Myers, not so much. But yeah, I did a full unboxing and review, just going over everything in here, because there's a lot to it. So I'll link that video in the description below if you want to check out that one after this video is over, of course. But love that collection. Just the way it looks, just having all the Halloween movies, well, most of them on 4K. The Rob Zombie ones haven't made it to 4K yet, which I don't know if I really care if they do, but yeah, the rest I got on 4K now. All right, next, another box set. I've been going through. I haven't completely seen all these yet. But yeah, let's show this one off. So this is the Paranormal Activity box set. So you get all these movies. Look at that. And look at that hand it makes. That's kind of cool. But there you go. You actually get 8 different movies in there, including, you know, the paranormal documentary one. But all the, you know, 7 Paranormal Activity movies with that. And yeah, this is just a really cool set Paramount released. I mean, look at that. That's really cool. Now, I did a full unboxing and review of this one as well on the channel. Once again, I'll link that video in the description below if you want to see, you know, full detailed thoughts. But overall, just going through these movies, I've got to the 5th one now. Just kind of finished up the 5th one. You know what? I'm not a massive fan of this franchise. It's found footage, so I'm not a big found footage horror fan. I'm more, you know, into like slashers or monster movies, things like that. but it's for what it is. It's fine. I don't love them. I don't hate them. But you know, they're kind of like my going to sleep movies now, which is weird. You think, oh, these movies so scary. How are you gonna fall asleep? I don't know. I watch them and just kind of calmly gets me to sleep. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just found footage for me. That's what they do. But yeah, if you're a Paranormal Activity fan, like I said, you know, a lot to this set. So check out that video in the description. All right, next, let me go ahead and get this other box set that just came in. Like I said, there's so many collections here. Let's go to this one. Oh, this one, I gotta be careful with it because you know it's gonna go up in price in the future once it runs out of stock. And that's gonna be the Columbia Classics, the 4K Volume 3 set. I was so happy to get this one because, oh my goodness, the boxes are great, very durable, and I love the blue color. So now I have all the Columbia Classic collection box sets. Now, the movies, I haven't seen any of these movies yet. Of course, they're all classic ones, but like most of them I haven't even heard of. So I can't wait to check these out and go through them because I know Columbia Classics always does a wonderful job with these sets. So excited to check them all out in 4K. And hey, if you want me to do like a full unboxing and review of this on the channel, like after I watch all the movies, so I can really give you, you know, recommendations on what movies to check out, even if you're not interested in the whole set. Let me know that in the comments. If you want to see that, let me know. Whatever you want to see from the channel, you gotta let me know in the comments. I love that feedback. But yeah, there we go. Can't wait to dive into that one. All right, so I believe those are all the physical media titles. Now we're into the bonus of some awesome Funko Pops. A lot of them being movie related or comic book related. And we'll see if we have any few surprises in there. But, you know, I said I was a big Fright Night fan, right? And so, for Funko Halloween, right? Got this big box in with a ton of Funko collectibles. And so, let me show you all what I got. So, first up, look at this. So, this is a Fright Night one of Freddy Funko as one of the characters in Fright Night. Oh yeah, that is so cool. I had to get a nice protective case for it. Love the sticker there. And oh, it's just so cool. And a lot of these pieces are very limited. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, you can see the limited number is 10,000 pieces on that one. Ooh, that's going to be valuable later on. So we got to take care of. That's why I put it in a nice protective case. All right, next. All right. Oh, wait. Did I say that was from Fright Night? That's not from Fright Night. It said Fright Night on it. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I just noticed it. It's from the Silence of the Lambs. That's Hannibal Lecter. That makes sense. That makes more sense than what I was thinking. Yeah, so that's actually, Hannibal the Cannibal from, Silence of the Lambs. Such a cool Funko Pop. Once again, like Freddy as that character. You know, it's called Funko Fright Night, not based on the Fright Night movie. This one, sorry, totally mixed that up, but cool pop nonetheless. All right, next, another awesome one, and you're all gonna have to tell me which movie is this from. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is. Maybe this one isn't from a movie, but this is Freddy Zombie. Oh, I just love the way this one looks. And I don't think this one is based off a particular movie. Yeah, I don't think this one is based off of a particular movie, but it's just Freddy as a zombie. That looks so cool. I love the eyes. Look at that. So creepy. Yeah, that's a really cool pop. Once again, I mean, these are all limited pieces. That one's going to be really valuable too. That one's a 10,000 pieces as well. So all these ones in this Fright Night box are all 10,000 pieces. So fantastic. All right, let's take a look at another one. Freddy Spirit. Now, this one doesn't say a movie. So this one, I guess it's just Freddy as a spirit, a ghost, right? Still looks really cool. I love the details in there. Really, really cool. And they got the Freddy crowns, of course, on all of these. Another 10,000 piece one. Oh, so awesome. I love these pops. I'm so happy my wife got those ordered. Because I totally would have missed out on it. But she was on top of that Funko collecting game. So So happy to get those in there. Now, we got more. We got more. Alright, and then before we get to the other Funko Pops, I gotta show you what other Funko items came in the Fright Night box. So I did get some Funko soda cans. Look at this. Ooh, Freddy Funko as Dr. Jekyll. So let's just take this off real quick. Pop it off. And then show you what it looks like, because it looks so cool. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, and it came with a little coin. So there we go. We got Freddy Funko as Dr. Jekyll. Look at it. He got this potion and everything. Got the little coin in there. And then on the coin it says, you know, it's 1 out of 4,000. So it's only 4,000 pieces. How cool is that? Really, really cool. Awesome. Let me put that back in there. Alright, next, got another soda can. And look at this one. This is going to be Freddy Funko as Player 111. Oh, that's from a Squid Game. Yeah, I still haven't seen that show. I need to check out that show eventually. But cool, cool, cool. So let's see if we can pop this one off too, because I just had it popped off. And then I put it back on, and then it wants to be difficult. But I got it. And look at this. Ooh, let's get the coin out too. So here we go from Squid Game. Look at that. Freddy Funko is one of the contestants. Cool, cool, cool. And this one is actually 1 out of 3,000. Yeah, so more rare. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. These soda can, you know, little collectibles. They're fun. You know, I don't like them as much as the Funko Pops, of course. But they're cool. It's an interesting idea. Right, and then next we got, ooh, let's look at this one. Is this a glow-in-the-dark one? Ooh, maybe. Looks kind of cool. Oh, yeah, it's glow-in-the-dark for sure. That's cool. I love the neon colors here. Let's take a look at it. Gotta show the coin. Let's look at that. Ooh, look at that. How cool, how cool. And then let's see. This one is, once again, look at 1 out of 3,000, so it's just, you know, Freddy Funko wearing a Fright Night t-shirt. Ooh, look at that. How cool. Yeah, but that's a glow-in-the-dark one, I believe, with those neon colors. Awesome. Yeah, that one's cool. I love the colors. Colors really pop on that one. Alright, cool. So those are my Freddy Funko soda cans. Alright, let's get back to the pops now. Alright, so the next pop up is going to be... Yes, we got a Joker pop. He's the Emperor Joker, though. Look at this. So cool. And look at his Harley Quinn, what do you call that? A staff right there, or a scepter maybe. Really cool. I like the details, the crown and everything. Look at how his robe, I mean, so cool. Very royal there. Really, really cool. Like that one quite a bit. Big Joker fan, as you all know. Alright, next. Ooh, another cool DC one right here. And this is going to be Star Sapphire. Really cool. From the Green Lantern kind of series right there. I like that. Awesome. Can't go wrong with that. Alright, next up, some more DC stuff is going to be Aquaman. Yes, Aquaman's really cool. Classic Aquaman too, with the flowing hair. Very nice, very nice. The orange and green suit. That totally works. Alright. Next up, well, this is another cool DC one. We got Superman, but the red one. So he looks very angry. Yeah, not a good Superman right there. How cool. I like that. Can never get enough Superman. Alright, next up, we got... Ooh, for my anime fans out there, we got Goku going Ultra Instinct with the Kamehameha. Totally said that wrong. I apologize. But yeah, look at cool. I love the silver hair. Really, really nice. Really cool. I like that. All right, next up, ooh, we got a good couple good movie ones here. Ooh, let's grab these movie ones. All right, we got everybody's favorite rabbit, Roger Rabbit. Ooh, perfect. Yeah, goes perfect with the Who Framed Roger Rabbit movie. So cool. Excellent, excellent. Roger Rabbit. He's always a fun time. Alright, next, ooh, from a horror movie that people really, really like. Really definitely has gained some popularity over the years. Trick or Treat. This is a Spirit Halloween exclusive. We got Chuckles. There we go. Can't go wrong with some clowns, right? Alright, next up, ooh, this is a bigger pop. I'm going to need both hands on this big pop. Well, let me grab this one for you all. Ooh, this is a big one. This one's getting heavy. This is the 6-inch pop. And that's going to be a Yu-Gi-Oh! 5-headed dragon. Oh, yeah, look at that. That was so cool. I really like that. The design. And you can see the design on the side. Really, really cool. If you're a big Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan like I was when I was a kid, oh, one of the best fusion monsters of all time. Really cool. Very powerful. Alright, awesome. Really like that one. Alright, okay, so those were the Funko collectibles, but now we got some other goodies in here as well. Of course, I did get, you know, a mask that I've been using in some horror live streams, and that's my Michael Myers mask, the Halloween 2018 version. Yeah, really cool. Got this one, I believe, from Party City, so happy to have a Michael Myers mask now for my horror streams, but that's not it. And then me and my wife won this Black Adam poster that is so massive that I tried opening it up. I couldn't even fit barely any of it on screen. So sorry I can't really show you it all, you know, in the best way possible. But yeah, this was an awesome thing that Regal did. So happy me and my wife won this. Really, really cool. Just don't know where I'm going to hang it because it takes up like a whole wall. It is outrageous, but so awesome and so cool. Just fantastic, fantastic. That's why I say nothing really beats the theater experience. Being able to, you know, participate in those fun giveaways and all that. So cool. Just a great time. But there we have it. That is everything I got in the month of October on my physical media titles, my Funko collectibles, the mask, the poster. Let me know in the comments below, what did you like seeing out of my collection? What were some of your favorite physical media titles you picked up or other collectibles you got in the month of October? Also, if there's any titles I showed off that I haven't done a full unboxing and review of yet, and you really want to see that for my channel, let me know. I appreciate those recommendations down below in the comments so I can get you guys the content you all want out there. And if you're visiting the channel for the very first time and you love collecting physical media and being part of this awesome league of mega film fans, make sure you subscribe right now. That way you stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics.
Trick or treat, mother.
And if you enjoyed this physical media topic video, click another video to see more. Also like the video, and this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.